Pops here. Do it to life, or life, do it to you, do it to 2021. I'm over here with the breast cancer awareness and personal growth. Got a little towel sitting up under there, but I need to probably put a piece of foam up under there to make it more permanent in it. You see what I'm saying? The day is Monday, asking on Mondays. So I started the day out asking questions. Who should I call first? What should I do? How could I proceed from last night on my 411? First thing I'm gonna do when I get to work is I'm gonna go ahead and get into my what they call that? Get into my time block. That's what they call it. Is this person turning around or what this person doing? Get into the time block. Okay. Get into my little time block. She must be a little youngster. Yeah, a little youngster know how to do a 3-point turnaround. But yeah, I'm gonna get into my time block. That's been working real. That's the way to go, right? That's the way to go. Get in and plan some more. Lock yourself out. Looking at the percentages, the numbers. Because when I sit in this other area, it's so much commotion and stuff going around. There's too many distractions pulling on my and make me anxious. You know what I'm saying? When you're in a time block, boom, it's just you knocking that five out, and then my day is set up. If I can crush the first 20% of the day, boy, I like the 80-20. Oh man, it's awesome. Your boy coming over with a pretty serious recipe. I'm telling you, I got a pretty serious recipe. All I gotta do now, I'm already doing some of it. I'm incorporating it throughout the day. I hadn't quite got the whole miracle morning down, but I'm incorporating stuff throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? Just, like while I'm driving, like the last 5 minutes or 10 minutes of my drive, I do box breathing. Because I've been asking myself, how can I be more efficient? How can I implement these elements into my day without separating or taking out time to do it? Me and my daughter, we talk real good. And the deal what she was having the biggest dilemma at, that's why I'm am too. See, that's another part of me. What she was having a big dilemma was right at the with starting a new channel, because I said if you could take the time factor out of it, that's the deal. That's what makes you think you don't want to start over. It's taking the time factor out of it. Cause she may have, I'm pretty sure. She said, okay, I started that when I was, 16, 13 or whatever that was. It took me 4 years. So shoot, if I start this over, it's gonna take me another 4 years. I wanna make sure that I do it right. I wanna make sure I get it right. It's all the ego stuff in there. And so if we could just take the time factor out of it, that we out of time, that we running out of time, and that anxiousness, then we will start more things. That's why I hadn't planted another fruit tree. Because I'm thinking in my mind, 5 years, man, I should have planted that 5 years ago. But guess what? Another 5 years done passed, another 10 years done passed, another 15 years done passed. I'm still saying kind of like the same thing, right? Right? You see what I'm saying? Just like when I changed that socket out yesterday at this wall outlet that I've been waiting for 3 years to change out, to swap over, to move, because it was a time factor. I was saying it was going to take too much time to do this. I'm going to have to turn the lights off. I'm going to have to do the electricity, and people going to be disrupted, and sooner or later they're going to have to be disrupted. See, they're going to have to be, right? Because if I was to hire somebody to come in, they'll be disrupted. See, it ain't gonna never be the perfect time. You see what I'm saying? So that's all in there. Take that time factor out and say, man, I got time. Let's go ahead and get on top of this thing. Let's go ahead and start a little bit at a day. I gotta get back on my exercise. I'm telling you, this month it's been a hectic month. You know, it's been busy. It's been different. So I ain't got off my program. My energy levels hadn't been right like it's supposed to be. Sleeping, not sleeping right like I'm supposed to be. I mean, I ain't settling into something I gotta settle into. I say, what can I settle into? What can I settle into? That's gonna be the key thing, right? The key thing. I'm thinking, how can I proceed? How can I get back on the program? Because I got to fix the elliptical, right? It's a time factor. Or search for another elliptical. It's a time factor. Or the money. See, I ain't got to tell my wife. She'll just order the song done. You know, she'll go and drop the cheese on it. We got so many exercise machines. She'll just order. I could just put it in her hands. But see, I want certain features, though. See how that work out? But, because I ain't got the time to go in and go down there and unhook it and drill it. It didn't take no time to do that. But then it's the inconvenience feature. We're gonna have to be inconvenient. That's how I'm working this thing out. How can I get back on? Because I really don't need the elliptical. There's several cardio exercises I can do with without even getting an elliptical. So that's not an excuse. See how they just popped up? I say, how can I? And it just popped right into my head by just asking them how questions, well questions, who questions, how questions. Just popping that in there just like that. I come right up with the answer. Yeah, and all the time, I don't always come up like that because a lot of times we already know the answer because we've asked this question before. But having that time factor in there while our brain had talked us out of, we hadn't acted upon it. I think time is another root to this thing. That time that was just given. The Lord just gave that to me, man. Probably this month. This month just gave it to me. Day 289 days in, I get another piece of the puzzle. Another piece of the puzzle. That's my daughter said she waiting to read these books to get that epiphany that's gonna launch out. I told her, I said, look, just don't look for it. Just make up in your mind that this is your lifestyle. I read books. It's just it. And I know that I'm going to find something. That stuff is good. But a lot of times, the blessing, the epiphany don't come the way you expect it to come. It probably already came. It's probably, you never had that when you ordered a package. The package has already came. The package is sitting there waiting. And you hadn't even opened it. I've done that before. Where you sit and then you be like, shoot, man, time go by. Like I said, I'm gonna order this piece for this cabinet and put it down here. I know I'm gonna need that because it popped in my mind at the time and I said I'm gonna go ahead and order it. But then when they get there, because it wasn't an immediate need, then next thing you know, I order the thing again. Or I said, man, didn't I order that before? Wow, man, where that thing at? But that's what it is, see. Sometimes that epiphany that already came, it's already been delivered. But just having the eyes to see it. Or maybe it came in a package that you didn't expect it to come in a package like that. I ain't got some stuff that came in some packages. Little things come in big boxes and big things coming in small, tight boxes. Or it's shipped with something else. Woo-woo. Sometimes your epiphany comes shipped with something else. And we see the big thing, not knowing that they packed the little thing in with it. That's how it is, right? Yeah, that's how it is. It's already, I'm gonna text it to my daughter, let her know. That's how it is. So it come packed in. A lot of stuff come packed in. That's the way of nature. To pack it up, to be efficient. That's the most efficient way to do it. Is to group things together, to pack them up together. That's strong stuff right there. I'm about to call my sister on that. It won't be a day. I might call her today. Should I call my sister today? Not shoulda, coulda, woulda. I don't like using those words, shoulda, couldas, and wouldas. I like using, I like using when it'd be a good time to call my sister today. Call her when I get off work. How can I fit that into my schedule? Huh? See what I'm saying? I like that. See what I'm saying? I like it. I like that a lot. Peace out.